It's the Bill and Scott Cubicle Show. Yeah. It's the Bill and Scott Cubicle Show. Yeah.
Wow, the best jingle of 2017. What's going on? I'm Scott.
And I'm Bill.
And this is
the Bill and Scott Cubicle Show.
Epi number 66.
And it's time to squeeze and slurp, grab and glurp with some Go-Gurt. It's Go-Gurt break time. This came out of my Happy Meal.
Well, before
that I
you
got
do
last
that,
night.
we're going to get into Eminem's new album in a minute. We're going to talk about liking your significant other's post on the gram and all the
Too late.
socials.
Getting into it.
Well, I wanted you to say the whole slurping gurp thing 5 times fast real quick.
Squeeze and slurp, blab and glurp, squeeze and glurp, blab and glurp, squeeze and glurp, blab and glurp, squeeze and glurp, blab and glurp.
No, indulge. Oh, wow. So all right, so
Go-Gurt.
Eminem's manager yesterday
I should have waited till after the show was over to do this.
decided to set the world
On fire.
Wow, look at that.
That's teamwork.
Teamwork. So, Eminem's manager, Paul Rosenberg, tweeted out, Instagrammed an image of Yellow Wolf's album, which comes out this Friday. But in the background of the image, there was this billboard hanging, and on it, it said, Revival.
It looked like a billboard, an advertisement for a prescription drug.
Right.
Except,
When you go to it, it has a whole bunch of Eminem puns and all this stuff on the site.
Here's the thing. Let's break it all down.
Okay.
It looks like the guy's just holding up the CD, right? He's like looking out a window, the city skyline. But on this one building out the window, there's an ad for this drug called Revival. But the E in Revival is backwards. That's like Eminem's thing. Right. So fans saw that and they were like, wait a second. It's time for detective mode. So people Googled this Revival drug and they found a website, askaboutrevival.com. Right? There it is. Yeah, that's...
I can see. I'll post it in the link below.
You can see... Yeah, I mean, I can't get my finger around it.
Yeah, I'll post it in the link below. So people, they seen the image, and so they started doing some investigative journalism to find out what Revival actually was.
They found the website, and basically, if you take more than a cursory glance at it, it's pretty obvious that it's like a promo site. It's a fake drug. But it has all these references to Eminem's lyrics and like all of his old work. There's even a phone number, 1-833-243-8738. So when you call the phone number, basically what it does is it's like an automated voice reading you information that's written on the site, but it has a piano instrumental of I Need a Doctor playing in the background, which is a 2011 song by Dr. Dre that featured Eminem very prominently.
Right.
Actually, Eminem has more verses in it than Dre does. It's a really good song. Should have been a bigger hit, so I don't know what everybody was thinking in 2011.
Also on the website, when you look at it, there's like all the stuff, like it says that you have the first image. I'll post a link also in a second below to the website. It's askaboutrevival.com, and like the first image, like the caption on it is "Seize the Moment." You know, it all. There's also
references like sweaty palms, like from Lose Yourself.
Yeah, so it's just a big fake thing. I don't know if November 17th is the actual release date, but that is the rumored one, which was predicted by us like weeks before the rumors.
I got it. You get full credit for that one. You were like, I think November 17th. Well, we kind of did a joint effort on that.
Yeah, we
did.
Right?
Yeah,
it was teamwork. It was the Jams Fact Finders doing real journalism out here, people.
What we do best.
We looked up what albums were coming out. We're like, Eminem's not going to compete with Maroon 5 or Taylor Swift. That don't make no sense. Why would you want to do that? That left a date open for the 17th, which is a week before Thanksgiving. Perfect time to release an album.
Speaking of Taylor Swift, let's frame this here.
Okay, wait. Okay, you're going where you're going to go. I thought you were going somewhere else. I was like, Taylor Swift, but okay, I get what you're doing.
I want to say, that's one of the things that I like the most about this little promotional gimmick, this little marketing stunt here, is that he's basically going the exact opposite route that Taylor Swift was going. With the Taylor Swift rollout...
What up, Kyle? I see your comments that I'm posting stuff right now.
With the Taylor Swift rollout, it was like this big production, like this big deal. She deleted all of her social media posts, and it was like, oh my God, what's going to happen next? And she posted those snake videos, and nobody knew what was going on. And then she came out with the song, What You Made Me Do, and it was, she's got a partnership with UPS. It's this gigantic promotional machine. And with Eminem, he stuck a fake ad on the internet for a fake drug. Didn't say anything to anybody about it. It's just up there. Then his manager planted that ad in the background of a promotional image for a different artist's album, and they just let people find it. That's how you do marketing right there. The word of mouth, the hype that generates is better than getting in your face and putting your album cover on a UPS truck, in my opinion.
I don't disagree with that, but I do not think it was the greatest
I think it's
marketing ways to put out an album there is. First of all, Eminem's a way bigger artist than what people are giving him credit for. Obviously, what his label is giving him credit for. We don't need to promote no Eminem album. It should just come out like that. The same way a Beyonce album comes out, the same way a Drake album comes out.
I disagree.
You don't need no promotion behind an Eminem album if he's this big artist that he's made out to be. If he's not the big artist that he's made out to be, then yeah, you do need to promote him. So to me, what this is saying is that they don't have faith in Eminem's album just coming out by surprise, that they need to get the buzz and they need to get people going because they think that there could be a potential flop with an Eminem album.
Rebuttal.
Go ahead.
Eminem is not the artist that he was at, the turn of the century, or even in
he's not, but people still make him out to be that artist. People still make him out to be that
he's
artist.
As good. He's still quality. I mean, you saw the freestyle?
Yeah,
that was great.
That was cool. Yeah, it definitely was. But
so he's still got it.
Still don't put away his last two albums.
He hasn't been relevant for a while because he only does stuff when he feels like it, right? He only puts out work. He doesn't like stick to a schedule. It's not like, okay, it's been 2 years, I got to put out an album. He's like, all right, I'm ready to do an album. Here's an album. Like this last one came out 4 years ago. So you need to drum up some kind of publicity when you haven't been around the scene for a while. And not to mention, on top of that, you got the Beyoncés and the Drakes of the world doing, their surprise album releases. That was cool when it first happened, but that's old hat now. It's like, oh, somebody put out an album out of nowhere. Great. I wish I had known it was coming so I could have prepared. So by going back to the way it used to be, giving us time to prepare, it's almost like you're innovating again because we got so used to the surprise drops, and it got kind of boring.
No, I don't think we did get used to the surprise drops because not everybody can do a surprise drop good. We've seen some people put out stuff in the first week and only do 20,000 units. And there's people that have done almost 1 million units in the first week doing a surprise. It depends on the level of the artist. And I listen, Eminem stands. I'm sorry. He's just not the artist he used to be.
No, I agree with that.
He's not at all. He is not at that caliber.
He hasn't been on the scene for a while.
If he actually stayed relevant, and that would be great. Like he just disappears like what you've said, which is why they have to promote his album. Yeah. All I'm getting at is that can we just realize that he's not the artist that everybody says the level that he is. He's not that level anymore. If you have to promote an album, you're not at that level. But you're not at the Drake, the Beyonce's. I mean, it also says that Taylor Swift's not there either.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
Because she had to promote her album.
Right, she's trying to reframe
That's
herself
just how
as a
I
totally
believe.
Different person.
But
I think I disagree with the idea that it's not that creative.
And what's his fascination with pirates? That's what
Pirates?
I wanted. Yeah, because his last 3 albums all start with R.
Oh, God. What was it? Relapse, Recovery,
and Revival.
Oh, man. I'm just glad he didn't name the second one Relapse Part 2.
Me too.
That would have been so lame.
I kind of wish he would go away from the R thing because it kind of gets confusing. If this is supposed to be a revival, I would like to see him do something different. But I don't know. I am excited for the Eminem album at the end of the day, but I will be critical on him the same way I'm critical on my favorite artist, Kanye. I will be critical on everybody.
Okay, that's fair.
All right. Oh, wow, we're about to throw some food.
Hey,
early
M&Ms!
trick-or-treating. Speaking of M&Ms. Perfect timing.
All
now,
right. Gotta have props.
Now, speaking of putting it up on Instagram and all that stuff and liking posts, should you like all of your significant others' posts on Instagram, Facebook, wherever they post? Should you do that? Stephanie, you over there? Can you come over
would you
here?
like to join us for the show?
Tell everybody what you said yesterday to the world when you went on air yesterday.
She's got a flame broiled take. Wait, is this Stephanie's flame broiled take for the day?
Yes, Stephanie's flame broiled take.
Is that what we called it last week? I think it was
something along those lines.
All right, so here we are with another edition of Stephanie's flame broiled take.
Hey, Stephanie.
Should you go ahead.
Should you like all your significant others' posts on Instagram?
And I said no.
Why no?
Because,
well, some people aren't on Instagram 24/7 checking their updates. So like, if you miss a post, like, sorry, I didn't like your post. Like, it's not a big deal.
Shouldn't you
But
go back
can't
and
you
like
go
all their
back
posts?
and be like, oh, I missed one.
How
Tap,
do you
tap,
know, how do you
tap,
know
tap,
that
tap,
you
it's all it
posted
takes.
something? Like, the only way
You
I'll
go to his
like
page.
You should be going to his page
You
every
should be going
morning,
to his page
afternoon,
at
and night.
That's
least-
a little aggressive
At
and
least
crazy.
once every 2 days.
I have more, like, better things to do
No,
with my
you
time.
don't. And this is why people in Delaware fight so much.
Because you're not going on your boyfriend's Instagram page and liking all
Yeah.
his pictures. That's ridiculous.
Okay.
It's social media.
Well,
Yep,
if you have
okay.
the time to like,
I hate you.
if you like another guy's photo, just
I don't-
because he's your friend, right? Just because
That's
he's your
fine.
friend,
That's
right?
okay. We're not saying
But-
there's anything wrong with that.
For every photo that you like, you need to make sure you like one of your boyfriend's
I think
photos.
that's a fair standard.
I only, like, I'll scroll through and
Yeah.
like pictures. And then,
So
like,
you
if he's
only
like,
like
hey,
it
I
if it's
posted
on
some-
your timeline. This
Yeah.
is the Stephanie Gold standard.
Because it has to be.
If it scrolls through your timeline, then you can like the
or
picture.
if someone's like, you need to stalk this person, and I stalk their page, and I like a couple of their pictures because I like them. That's when I
Or when
go on
somebody else
someone's
takes
page.
your Instagram and goes on their page and accidentally likes one of their photos from
Oh,
like
yeah,
a year
I
ago.
wonder what was that.
I wonder who
That
did
was a
that one.
mistake.
Who did
That was my
that?
fault. I'm sorry. We may
Yes.
not have even been doing the Cubicle Show back then. I don't
I
think
don't
we
think
were.
so.
No.
But yeah, because we
for
would have
your
talked about it.
information, Bill went on my ex's
Ex's
girlfriend
fiance's Instagram by accident.
and
Okay.
liked a picture from
Can-
like 2000.
It was not on purpose. It was not. The
It
Instagram
was like
wasn't
20
around in
years ago, the
2000.
picture. It was.
Follow her.
It was so funny.
This take is getting burnt right here. That's what's going on because
Uh.
we're this is fake news. Okay.
No, it's not. It's true news.
Let's get back on track here. It was an
So,
accident. I apologize. I felt really bad.
You ruined my life. Actually, it's fine now, but
But
I'm just saying, it could have gotten.
if you're gonna go stalk somebody's page, why aren't you stalking your own boyfriend's page?
I don't need to stalk his page. I know what he's up to.
But shouldn't you be checking in every so often, being like, oh, did he post any nice pictures?
No,
Did he post something to me?
I usually get tagged, so I know if he posts something.
Ah. But relationship is all about liking one another.
Mm-hmm.
So
If you can't
Hit that
even
like
like on
button.
social media, then I think like how
That's the
deep does the
basic
relationship
steps of-
run?
that's a smart man right
Oh
there.
my god!
Like if you
Your
can't
relationship
take the
doesn't
time
run
for
on-
the tap tap, then
It
do you
doesn't-
have the time for the tap tap? Is what I'm saying.
Your
That's what.
relationship's not based on that.
Thank you,
I'm
Stephanie.
saying that.
All right, and then all right, so there's all these people out here that are trying to. Well, they've been protesting against Trump. but
Oh,
they're-
this is
they're-
such a good story.
They've come up with a new strategy to take on young Donald.
Okay, so November 8th, the 1-year anniversary of our fearless leader President Trump's election, there's an event, a Facebook event scheduled in Boston called Scream Helplessly at the Sky on the anniversary of the election. There's 4,400 people RSVP to this, and 33,000 more say that they're interested. The event description is, come express your anger at the current state of democracy and scream helplessly at the sky.
Where is this happening at?
Boston.
So it's not even happening like on Congress steps
No.
or at the in
Nope.
front of the White House or somewhere where politicians
Could see,
you
could
see
hear
and
their
hear it?
cries. No, it's very kind of honestly like narcissistic sort of. Like, I'm so angry, and look at me, but not for any real purpose. It reminds me of when the people made the Facebook event to shoot bullets at the hurricane to try and drive it the other
Turn it
direction. Like,
around.
it's just as effective. This is like the New England version of that.
We got a lot of smart people in this world, I'm telling you. Like, what a time to be alive. Ideas are flying like never before. And like, wow. I'm so happy with America and what we
The
Well, we
dissemination of
become-
information is so easy right now that we can create groups to just scream.
oh, it's so ridiculous. All right, so let's close out this show here with this Mandy Moore thing.
This is heartwarming.
Speaking of heartwarming, her show "This Is Us" I hear is very heartwarming. It'll make you shed a tear. I haven't watched it yet because I don't want to cry.
I don't need to watch
I don't-
TV shows to
don't-
cry.
like,
I got enough to cry about.
I don't, but I hear it's a very, very good show. Like, I'm not gonna watch it. I don't want to watch a TV show and cry.
So, Mandy Moore is engaged to a fellow by the name of Taylor Goldsmith, who is the lead singer of a band called Dawes. You ever heard of this band?
Nope.
I never heard of them either, but apparently she likes them.
Sounds like a Mandy Moore type band.
She liked them before she met this guy. The reason she met this guy was because she posted a picture of their album cover on her Instagram. The lead singer of the band reached out to her. They started talking back and forth, and now they're engaged. So,
Hey,
like,
real love does exist.
yeah, but that's the kind of thing that only works if you're already famous. Like, I could post a picture of my favorite female artist's album cover on Instagram and be like, I love your album. I don't expect it to be like, oh, that's really sweet. Do you want to marry me?
If I post like Haley Williams' picture,
Do you think? Should we try it?
should we?
Should
we
tag,
both do it and try
tag
to
her,
compete?
tag Mandy Moore, tag this band, and be like, make this happen for us. Make this like an episode of your show, I assume.
Because
I've
I
never seen an
hear,
episode of This Is Us.
you know, that Haley Williams, she's
Make it like a
single.
walk to remember so that one of us dies at the end. Spoiler alert.
Or should I just like take my shot and post like 50 pictures and just see if anybody gets back to
Yo,
me?
just go for everyone you can possibly
I
think
go from
of.
like A-list all the way down to Z-list.
Just shoot your shot at all
I'll
of
do
them by
26.
posting their album covers. Who would I marry? Dang, that's a tough
I would go
Who would I
outside
go
of
after?
like I would try also like some movie
Mhm.
stars and stuff if I go that many. But
Yeah,
as I've
I
said
don't
in the
know.
past, definitely, you know, I love Jennifer Lawrence. Yeah, there's a lot of people I go after.
I like
try to get.
Vanessa Hudgens is one of my favorites.
Vanessa Hudgens.
I mean, like Selena Gomez, she's taken.
Yeah, so if you were to try to shoot your shot with a celebrity, who would it be?
Yeah, drop it
Down below.
Drop it down in there, and then be sure to like all your significant
And
other's
then
Facebook
tap,
or
tap, tap,
Instagram
tap,
posts.
so you can.
Tap 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 tap,
All right, so with that being said, that is it for this week's
so you can squeeze and slurp, grab and glurp.
episodes of the Bill and Scott Cubicle Show, Monday
That's
through
right.
Thursday
No
at
Friday.
10:30 Eastern Time.
Because everybody deserves a day off, and Eastern Time's the only time that matters.
So till next week, enjoy your weekend, your fun, your Halloween celebrations this weekend, and next week maybe we'll be in.
I'm gonna wear my costume for the show.
Are you?
Yeah, I'm gonna wear it to work.
I was thinking about.
Yeah, I got a
wearing
great costume.
Mine's real easy to do.
Mine is too. Mine's easy and fun. So
So till Monday, which is not Halloween, but till
Tuesday's
Monday,
Halloween.
we'll see you then, 10:30. Let the force be with you.
One. Cubicle Show. Cubicle Show. Cubicle Show. Cubicle Show! That's what I'm talking about, boy! Bill and Scott Cubicle Show. Yeah? Bill and Scott Cubicle Show. Yeah! Bill and Scott Cubicle Show. It's the Bill and Scott Cubicle Show. It's the Bill and Scott Cubicle Show. It's the Bill and Scott Cubicle Show. Cubicle Show. Cubicle Show. Cubicle Show. Cubicle Show. Not a rectangle show. Not a triangle show. Not a pyramid show. It's a cubicle show. Bill and Scott Cubicle Show. Yeah? Bill and Scott Cubicle Show. Yeah! Cubicle Show. We just got one. Boy!